Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good weekend, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm still working the forge in order to improve Henry's reputation with the people of Kuttenberg in general, and the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild in particular, and it looks
Master
like a
Blacksmith,
good job.
do you have a moment?
What do you need?
Good day to you, Master. The name's Splinter. I'm a joiner and carpenter. As far as woodworking goes, you won't find anyone better far and wide. Word is, you're a real canny bloke, and I just happen to need a new carpentry axe. But it's got to be solid, sharp and tough, just like my old woman.
Yeah, I'll take on the job.
Say no more. I'll forge you an axe that'll make the neighbours jealous.
Happy to hear it, Master. Only I'd ask you to bring it to me once it's done, please. I don't have time to wait, I'm afraid.
I understand.
You'll find me in the courtyard at the horse market, working my arse off dawn till dusk.
I'll come and find you as soon as I'm finished.
Farewell.
The people that bring you these commissions, they'll all say, deliver it to me when it's finished. But they do hang around for a while before returning to their home or place of work. So if you chop and you knock out their commission quickly, you can actually just hand it over to them while they're still sitting around waiting in your yard. Also, good news. At the moment, I'm able to crack on with this particular commission, the Carpenter's Axe, instantly, because I did actually have the blacksmithing materials on my person. But the thing that I'm always complaining about, that you have to either carry all of the stuff around on your person in order to start making stuff in your forge, or go upstairs to your chambers and get the stuff from your stash every time you want to make something, that has now been addressed in the latest patch, which coincided with the release of the latest DLC, which I haven't actually played yet, but which I've heard is very, very good. They fixed it, and you can now craft stuff in the forge directly from the materials stored in your stash. So that's an amazing quality of life improvement. Alright, this workpiece is getting a bit cold. It's turned orange rather than straw yellow, so we're going to return it to the forge. Yeah, this is the forge. I'm working it on the anvil. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to heat it up again. Careful, you don't want it white hot or it'll start sparking and burning. That's about perfect. How the hell did I miss it from that range? It shouldn't affect the overall quality. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm about halfway done.
Axes are so easy. A carpenter's axe isn't going to be particularly valuable. A couple of hundred groschen, maybe, depending on the quality when it's finished. But actual military axes, gonna have to heat it up again. Military axes, they're never going to fetch as much money as a good quality longsword, but you can make a tidy living churning out axes, and they're easier to make than swords. I figure one more go of hammering at this workpiece and we should be done. Quench it, sharpen it, and if we're quick, well, I've just realised the carpenter, his name's Plank.
That's
no.
it.
Get it? Plank of wood? Yeah, carpenter? Yeah. Warhorse. You funny fuckers. Okay. Let's get this thing quenched. And then we'll check out the quality. I'm feeling good about this one. And yep, best possible quality. We need to sharpen it, of course. Hopefully, I mean, you can tell just by looking at it how badly the blade needs sharpening. And hopefully, the master carpenter is still in the yard. We won't have to head all the way to his place of work.
Sharp as a razor.
Razor sharp. Is he still here? Yeah, he is. Alright, that saved me a bit of time. Done your axe?
Your axe is ready, Master Splinter.
I was just wondering how long it would take, but it turns out you got it done pretty quick. Let's see it.
I think he's going to be happy.
Sharp, solid, the handle fits perfect in the hand. Great work.
I'm glad you're satisfied.
The rumours were true, you really are a master of your craft. And a nice honest bloke, too.
Need to pimp out the guild where possible.
Well, all of us at the guild are like that. A satisfied customer is what's important.
I don't know. Some of those other masters aren't real nice to deal with. And I don't just mean the Germans. In any case, here's your reward. I'll say nothing but the best about you to the other lads. Farewell.
And that means I'm now prestige level 10. Let's go and see what new things that entitles me to. Not a lot. Looks like a new bed and an upgrade for the wine barrel. Well, these beds are actually starting to get pretty fancy. And they all give buffs, just different types. Sleep in this one for every full 8 hours of sleep. I get 20% extra stamina. That sounds pretty useful. I mean, they're all pretty useful, but I like the sound of the stamina. So we're going to have that, a snip at a mere 480 groschen. Wow, 850 groschen to upgrade the wine barrel. Well, I mean, I say upgrade. It basically gives me a shrine in the corner of the room that I can use in combination with one of the scholarship perks to pray at and receive a daily buff. As far as the house is concerned, I can upgrade the blacksmith shop site, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, we can paint the corners. I kind of like that. That one not so much. Or just simply paint the walls light or dark. No, I like the corner painting. Silesian corner painting. That seems to be it for the house. Anything for the garden? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's take a look. See how it looks. You know what? I like that. That's kind of nice. It's only prestige level 10 as well. I think your prestige levels go up to like 21 or 22. Let's have a look in the bedroom. I think it was just... Oh yeah, the bed's starting to look pretty fancy. It was the bed and that thing in the corner that replaced the wine cask. So you can pray at these things, and they work like roadside shrines, and they give you a daily buff.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word...
Yeah, that's enough God bothering for one day. Anyway, story. It's not all just blacksmithing and currying favour with a guild. Unlike the Brushes with Death DLC, which is very heavily story-based with a limited amount of crafting, this DLC is more about the crafting, but there is still a story in it. And that story revolves around what happened to Henry's stepfather, Martin, about 20 years earlier when he was here working at this exact same forge as an apprentice learning the blacksmithing trade. And one of the other apprentices that he was working with went by the name of Stander the Fly. And Martin and the Fly were up to something. It looked like they'd drawn up plans to try to repair the Kuttenberg Town Hall clock. Obviously nothing came of it. But it's possible that Henry could maybe take over where they left off. And since I can't question my stepfather about it, because he died at the beginning of the first game, I'm here trying to track down Stander the Fly. This is apparently where he's now working, as a blacksmith, here in the silver mines just outside of Kuttenberg. I've been here before, of course. What's his name? Vivek? The Royal Mint Master. He's been embezzling the mines. I'm very anxious that King Sigismund doesn't find out about it, because it would cost him his head. Anyway, I'm looking for a forge. In here, maybe?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Oh, there we go.
God be with you.
Blacksmith.
Good day to you.
Are you blacksmith Stander?
No, I'm Honza. Stander worked here before me. Then he messed up his hand and couldn't smith no more. So I got the job.
And do you know where I could find him?
He started working the shaft as a regular miner. He lives nearby in the miner settlement. See you soon, my
Well,
friend.
shit. We have ourselves a bit of a good news, bad news situation. Fortunately, it's all good news for me, and it's all bad news for Stander. Bad news for him because, well, there ain't no industrial accident insurance in medieval Bohemia, or medieval anywhere for that matter. So he's a fully trained blacksmith who can't blacksmith anymore and is now a miner. And it doesn't look like Foreman Samco is going to point me in the right direction of where to find him, so I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Good news for me, though, because he doesn't need to be able to blacksmith for me to question him as to what he and Martin were getting up to. Oh, there he is. Poor bugger.
Are you Stander?
Who's asking?
Henry. I'm Martin's son. He used to apprentice with you at Skoda's Forge.
Martin? Christ, I haven't heard that name in years. How's he doing these days?
I'm afraid he's no longer with us.
Ah, I'm very sorry to hear that. We used to be best friends.
So I've heard.
Christ, what a day. What a day. Is that what you came here? To tell me he's dead?
Well, I had to tell you, but I also have something to ask of you.
All right, but this isn't the best time to tell you the truth.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know if I can... Oh, but you are Martin's son. It's not like I have anyone else to talk to anyway. I'm in trouble. Big trouble. I fell on some hard times as of late, so I borrowed some money from one of the guards here. I had to sign a contract with him. I was going to pay him back today, so I went to see him, and now he's claiming I'm late. I paid back what I owed him, but he says if I don't pay him the interest too, he'll break both my arms. He says it was all in the contract I signed. I can't read, you see. He swindled me. There's no way I can get that much money in time. Say, Henry, I know it's a lot to ask, but you look like a tough bloke. Could you try to convince him to take pity on me?
I'll give it a shot.
Where can I find the fella?
He's out patrolling on the road. He's a catchpole. And you can tell he's a moron at first glance. Christ, I hope nobody heard me.
Why are you so afraid of him?
Because he's a madman. He'll beat the shit out of you just for the hell of it. The miners call him Leech.
Maybe he's just bluffing.
Trust me, he's not. I knew a lad who owed him a lot less, and now he's a cripple.
He's not going to talk to me about the clock until I do this for him, and honestly, I wouldn't blame him, so let's just crack on.
All right, then. I'll sort out your debt with the guard.
Thank you, truly. Thank you, but watch out for him.
I'm sure there are multiple different ways of sorting out this problem with the guard, ranging all the way from giving him a damn good stabbing because you don't owe dead people money, to just talking to him about it. And I'm going to have a stab, sorry, pun intended. Don't worry, I'm not going to start off by stabbing the poor guy, but I'm going to have a stab at just intimidating him. So for that, I'm going to need to armour up, just in case it goes wrong, and I do end up having to stab him. Plus, with the Cavalier perk, the more heavily armoured you are, the bigger the charisma bonus you get. I can get my charisma as high as 27 out of 30 with this particular setup. I mean, I could go for the full charisma set, but this will be enough for what I have in mind. Plus, it gives me a bit of insurance in case everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. That's him.
Stander said you want some money on top from him.
And what's it to you?
Fucking hell, 2,400? Fuck that.
I think you ought to forget about the interest. What you originally lent him, Stander already paid back. Why break his arms over a made-up debt? What sense does it make? So people will fear you. In the end, that'll only bring you trouble. And what if some superior of yours finds out? You think they'll be pleased? You'll be the one who ends up paying for it.
Well, you're probably right. All right then. Stander repaid his debt to me. Here's the promissory note. And tell him he's off the hook.
Success, and nobody had to get stabbed. I can't believe he's raking in 2,400 groschen on his loan sharking operation, and his boss doesn't know about it and is taking a cut.
I sorted out those problems of yours with the guard. He'll make do with what you originally owed him. You're even. Here's the contract.
Thank you. Truly thank you. What did you want to ask me?
The guild assigned me Skoda's old forge, so I'm fixing it up. And while I was cleaning, I found a plan of the astronomical clock. Magdalena told me the two of you tried to repair it on your own back then.
Wait. You're the master of old Skoda's forge now?
That I am.
Well, I'll be. And Magdalena is still living there?
She is.
That's good. How's she doing?
Better now, I'd say. She was sad to see how long the forge was in disrepair. And living in a half-broken down house must have been tough.
Poor thing. When old Skoda died, she must have been through a lot. I have to go and see her. I have to see her and apologize. I just have to. I don't want to be here anyway. You reminded me of the old times in Skoda's forge, and damn it. I'm a blacksmith, an armorer. I was almost ready for the master's trial. Only I can't fight for my place in the sun. I never could. That's why I'm rotting down here in the mine. But maybe it's not too late. I'll try and find some work in a forge, somewhere near Kuttenberg. Maybe in Bach. But first, I'm going to Skoda's forge to see Magdalena. And nothing is going to stop me.
Did he say he was an armourer?
Wait, I wanted to ask you about the astronomical clock.
The clock's waited for 20 years. It can wait a while longer, can't it? I have to go and see Magdalena.
Yeah, okay, we'll go together.
All right, suit yourself. We can go together if you'd like. It'll be faster.
Great idea. Let's go.
He did say he was an armourer, didn't he? And I just so happen to have built an armourer's workshop. And I have a spare room for an apprentice. Let's talk to him. Well, after he's seen Magdalena, obviously.
God be with you. Wait, who? You seem familiar.
Magdalena. It's me. Stander.
Stander? Oh, that Stander. My lord, you've changed so much.
Well, it has been 20 years. I'm so glad to see you. You look great.
Oh, please. I'm an old crone. What are you doing back here after so many years?
Henry here reminded me I left you alone here back then. And I came to apologize.
There's no need to apologize. Really, everything is better now. As soon as the fire got going again, it's as if things were back to normal.
Just like the good old days. When Skoda died, it's like everything went belly up overnight.
What do you mean everything went belly up?
Well, everything just fell apart. I found a job in Horshan. Martin stayed in Kuttenberg, and Magdalena. I'm very sorry. Really.
Stop apologizing already. It was so long ago. I'm happy to see you.
Really?
Yes, really. Now stop your sobbing already, will you?
So about this blacksmithing gig.
I heard you did something to your arm in Horshan and couldn't smith anymore since.
Aye. That's what I get for betting. I bet I could lift a basket full of ore. I did it, but I tore something in my arm.
Christ, you men.
They took on another blacksmith in my place, and even once my arm was healed, I never got my job back. So I went from armourer's apprentice to a bloody miner. What a load of shit.
Oh, so you can work now.
You know what, Stander? Since you don't want to go back to Horshan,
That I don't.
I thought you might want to stay and come and live with us. What do you think, Magdalena?
Why not? There's plenty of space. This used to be your home, didn't it?
Why, that's Very kind of you, but I wouldn't want to get in the way.
Oh, please. You won't be in anyone's way.
You can help me out at the forge from time to time. What do you say?
I don't know. Like I said, I could just go to Bach. It's no bother.
I could really use an armoursmith.
There's no need. Stay here.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm sorry.
Stander?
How far did you get with repairing the astronomical clock?
Pretty far. We went to see the clock, found what wasn't working, and started making the parts needed.
Aye. I remember the sound of hammering long into the night.
We hand-forged gears for the mechanism we wanted to set the clock to. I suppose you could call it the metal heart of the clock. It was a hell of a lot of work. Then we hired a goldsmith's apprentice to put the whole thing together. He was a canny lad, only he turned out to be a right bastard and ended up fleecing us.
I didn't know that.
What did he do?
He decided to fuck us over and sold the machine to some rich burgher. The lad told him it was some ancient artifact, and the bloody fool ate it up. Martin gave him a proper beating for it, but it was no good. The machine stayed with the burgher, and shortly after that, Skoda died, and the whole thing lost its meaning.
Maybe I'll manage to fix it up.
You sound just like Martin. He put his heart and soul into the repair, but it's all so long ago now.
What's the name of the burgher who kept the mechanism?
Looking to get it back, are you? Forget about it. Martin tried it back then, and it was a wonder they didn't call the catchpoles on him.
It's been 20 years. Maybe his family doesn't even know what they have.
I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. His name was Vetter, German fella. His house was across from the rat house in the lower market.
Aye, but old Vetter is long gone. His son works as a scribe now.
But the heart is just the beginning. You'll need other parts too. We had plans for them, but God knows where they ended up. Do you know by any chance?
I have a bunch of Skoda's old sketches. Remind me later, Henry. My memory isn't what it used to be.
Hopefully Stander remembers what it looks like so I know what I'm looking for.
What does the mechanism look like?
It's a kind of large metal target, about a foot in diameter. It has sliding circles and grooved rails attached to it. They're supposedly used to measure the time by the sun and stars. But to be honest, I don't know how.
I'll go and talk to the scribe then.
Let's hope he doesn't take after his father. I suppose I'll go and settle in.
Right. Well, I guess that's the spare apprentices room taken care of. And hopefully within a day or two, Stander is going to have the armourer's shop up and running. So the story with the town hall clock is that it was broken down, this was like 20 years earlier, and the town council hired a bunch of Italians to come in and fix it, and they basically took the money and buggered off. And then Martin and Stander decided between the two of them that they were going to try and take over where the Italians had left off and fix it themselves, and they hired a jeweller, goldsmith, they didn't mention his name, who was going to do the delicate parts of the machinery. But once he'd made it using Martin's money, he ended up selling it to a rich German family here in town, in the lower market, just opposite the town hall. And apparently the family still have it in their possession, so that is going to be the next thing that I'm going to have to recover. I can ask them nicely. Or I could just wait until after midnight and go in and help myself. I think you can probably guess which of those two options. Oh, he's already at work. Good man.
God bless.
Oh yeah, I've got a sketch.
I found a sketch of some armour. I thought we could try to make it and start selling it. What do you say?
That'll do. Let me see what we're working with.
I've had these plans in my bags for ages, but I needed an armoursmith. And now I have one. Plate arms. This is going to be good, surely?
This, here. What do you think? Will you give it a try?
Aye. Why not? It looks like a decent bit of work, but it's doable.
Thanks. I'll pay for the expenses, of course, once you're done.
Deal. Come back for it in a few days.
Right, so I keep collecting these sketches, and Stander can turn them into armour for me. It just takes a couple of days. And I'll have to pay him for them, which is, fine, of course. I don't expect him to work for free. So, next stop, Lower Market, across from the Rat House. See the Vetter family, and try to recover the heart of the clock. All of that coming up in a future episode. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having an amazing weekend, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.